Welcome to National Focus. I'm Jarna Hector. Coming up, the resettlement work continues for those displaced by Tropical Storm Erica. Former government minister is the new chairman of ECTEL, and 9 calypsonians head to meet King Karessah at next month's Calypso Finals. Stay with us for details of these and other stories after this. Thanks for staying with us. The government of Dominica has every intention of making life better both socially and economically for the Dubic people who will be resettled in Center, Grand Bay. Honorable Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit, accompanied by the Ministerial Subcommittee for Resettlement, visited the site on Friday. GIS News spoke with the Dominica leader about the new development.
It is not just about building homes or building houses. It is about creating a community, but also creating a community which is much better than what they had prior to Tropical Storm Erica. So really will be, with this housing development, you will certainly see a dramatic reduction in the poverty levels among the residents of Dubic. Because one of the elements, one of the factors and the variables which is considered when doing poverty assessment is the issue of housing and access to amenities, water, electricity, telecommunication services. So all of those things will be in here, and every single resident, every single home will have all of those amenities, all of those services, better housing conditions, better living conditions. So certainly we will see a reduction in the poverty levels.
There are also plans to foster sustainability by retooling and training the residents to empower them for employment. Meantime, government continues to support those who are not yet on their feet.
In interim, to make the lives of those displaced as comfortable as possible, we have given them the option of renting private homes. The government is paying up to $1,000 per family. Those who are renting homes, we're providing them with income support. We're launching a program for the young men and the single mothers to target them specifically with special programs, employment programs, training programs, reskilling and skilling programs and so forth, to ensure that we elevate the life of those people, notwithstanding the devastation of Tropical Storm Erica.
Belleville-Chopin will be the new home for the displaced Petite Savannah people. GIS News spoke with the Honorable Parliamentary Representative Dr. Kenneth Daru last Thursday in that community. Once the land acquisition is finalized, Dr. Daru has big plans for the expanding community.
We go in a bit slow but steady with the plans of Belleville-Chopin. So once the acquisition of the land is settled, then as I said, we start moving in with the necessary infrastructure. We would have had the complete team in place, like a town planner, etc. Engineers to give us a nice modern town. A number of facilities are already in place in Belleville-Chopin. Of course, it would have to be upgraded. For example, the playing field, basketball court, etc. The health center, which would have been, which is being used for this small community, would of course have to be, I would like to think, expanded and upgraded to right now service a wider population, and also the primary school would have to be expanded to also accommodate the Petite Savannah population.
He looks forward to the consequent boost in economic activity in Belleville-Chopin.
I think it's also going to augur well for the Belleville community, Belleville-Chopin. I mean, apart from the fact, as I said, that it is a very fast-growing community, but a sudden influx of 1,000 or so new residents, you can imagine what this is going to do towards economic activity in Belleville, even during the construction phase, and also when people are resettled. Right now, economies of scale would say that you can right now invest, in smaller, medium-sized businesses, etc., because you would have more population to service, etc.
In the meantime, Honorable Dr. Daru assures the nation and the displaced that the project forges on to finally settle the Petite Savannah and Dubic people.
A lot is going on behind the scenes. So while we see very little actual physical work being done, there's a lot going on behind the scenes. So then when we start physical work, then we just get right into it. And I really would like on this note to ask the Petite Savannah residents to continue to exercise patience. I know sometimes people are all if we want to see things started. But I understand it's not 1 or 2 homes we're just going to build. Okay, we're going to build an entire community. So this thing has to be planned very carefully, because we would like to think that we'd like to keep up to a commitment that we made just after Erika, that we want to build a bigger and better, and I add safer Dominica, so to ensure that what we do it right, or at least as right as we can this time around. Yeah.
The Adventist Development Relief Agency, ADRA, is making good on its promise of constructing homes for residents of Coliho and Kulibistri whose homes were destroyed by Tropical Storm Erika. On Friday, Prime Minister Skerrit and the Ministerial Subcommittee for Resettlement took a tour of that site in Platma Pier, Coliho. Just 10 days into the project, volunteers working with ADRA have been able to do quite a bit of work.
We presently are at the foundation stage of the project. ADRA is partnering with the government of Dominica in providing these initial 8 structures, 8 houses, 3 3-bedroom houses and 5 2-bedroom houses. Where we stand right now, you can see in the background the foundation being laid for the 3 3-bedroom houses.
The intention of ADRA is to have an initial 8 structures handed over to government within 5 months. To accomplish this, the Seventh-day Adventist churches and volunteers from the international body are working feverishly. GIS News spoke with President of the Seventh-day Adventist Ministerial Association, Pastor Felix Jack.
The project is a massive undertaking, and we are delighted for the support that we have been having thus far. All the different entities who have been providing funds for the project, all the sister fields from the islands in the Caribbean, South England, the South Trinidad Conference. We have the St. Lucia Mission, the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Mission, the Tobago Mission, the South Leeward Mission, we have the North Carib Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. All these different fields have contributed tremendously in providing the necessary funds to aid in the building of these houses.
Canadian Murray Workington is one of 6 volunteers from Christian Disaster Relief currently working on the project. This is not his first time assisting with such projects in the Caribbean.
We think Dominica is a really great place, and we're glad we can help a little bit. I helped years ago in Jamaica after Hurricane Gilbert, and I was a single boy, just like some of these guys are. Now I'm married and have 7 children, so I didn't know if I could come, but my wife said I should come, so that's why I'm here.
Although grateful for the assistance so far, site manager Philip Matthew is making a plea for Dominicans to volunteer and contribute.
The Seventh-day Adventist Church on Island, we have something every year called gatherings. And in gathering funds, essentially, most of it goes towards projects like this. So I'm using this opportunity to promote in gathering. This is what Seventh-day Adventists will come to you with over the next maybe 6 weeks, asking you to donate some money. So it's an opportunity for people to give. So if you don't have the skill set to come and do construction, you can give some of your money. And so the more you give, obviously, the more homes we can build, and you will be a part of alleviating the plight of the people who lost their homes.
ADRA is optimistic that at least 25 homes will be constructed by the end of this project. The Honorable Minister for Information, Kelva Daru, has commended former Health Minister Julius Timothy on his appointment as new chairman of the Eastern Caribbean Telecommunications Authority, ECTEL. Timothy's appointment was announced ahead of last week's ECTEL meeting in Dominica.
Mr. Timothy brings a wealth of experience and knowledge, both from a government standpoint and also from a business standpoint. And I believe his selection to the board of directors of ECTEL is indicative of the hard work that he has done over the years. And I am sure that once he gets his feet wet and becomes consumed with the day-to-day runnings of ECTEL, he will in fact make a meaningful contribution and will provide me as a minister with tremendous support and guidance.
Timothy, addressing a reception last week, revealed some of his plans as ECTEL's new chairman.
Dominica, for instance, it was Dominica and Hong Kong. Those were the only countries in the world at the time that had fiber optic operations. And you could stay anywhere in Dominica and make a long distance call. Whereas no other country in the world could have done that. So Dominica, and also we have here a submarine cable that is at Donkey Beach. And we really are not using what we have here. And I intend to use the knowledge at ECTEL to ensure that the people of Dominica are able to use the internet and other services available to us at reasonable rates.
At last week's reception, ECTEL launched a souvenir edition of its 15th anniversary magazine. The body celebrated its 15th anniversary on May 4th, 2015. You're watching National Focus. More when we return.
Protection from abuse is every child's right. Everyone has a shared responsibility in protecting the child from abuse.
Mothers, believe your children when they say they've been abused, and follow through with child abuse cases when they've been reported.
For more information on child abuse or to report suspected cases on child abuse, contact the Social Welfare Division on 33 Great Marlborough Street or call 266-3020 or 266-3080.
Welcome back. A furniture making workshop ended in the Kalinago territory on Sunday, January 24th. The module was funded through the Ministry for Constituency Empowerment as a way of developing personal, professional, and community capacity. $90,000 was expended to teach both men and women of the Kalinago territory the fine art of furniture making. The Honorable Minister for Kalinago Affairs, GIS Daru, spoke optimistically of plans for a furniture processing plant in Salibia. He hopes that the craft, on a commercial scale, can bring more economic activity to the territory. The Ministry of Kalinago Affairs is hoping to purchase the necessary equipment to realize this project. Minister Daru also spoke of the substantial contributions that the students are now empowered to make. Alexis Prince, a renowned furniture maker in the community, lent his time and skill for the 4-month class, serving as facilitator. At the closing ceremony on Sunday, he reported that he loves his craft and enjoys sharing it, especially with young people who can use it for personal development. Kalinago Chief Charles Williams attended the event to celebrate with the graduates. He added his own words of commendation to the class and facilitator. 23 Kalinago men and women were trained. The hope is to create a new furniture making business in the near future. In other news, 9 calypsonians, including newcomer Janae Jackson, will seek to dethrone reigning Calypso King Karessah at the 2016 Calypso Finals. D-Bob, Shadow Flow, Checker, Psy, Observer, Buple, Webb, and Dice are the other finalists who impressed judges at Saturday's semi-finals at the Newtown Savannah.
That beautiful land. like dead or disabled, I come back every year. Trust me, come back every year.
Now woman and man just want to feel up, feel up, feel up. On the streets, they want to hug up, hug up. Lesbian and all, they want to rub up, rub up, rub up. Now they have license just to juke up, juke up, juke up. Mommy loving Tommy, all them loving Lucy, destroying the fabric of holy matrimony.
Tell me how she was rougher. Papa's looked in a road, no job, they keep blood, but they love this country. If I have to suffer, let it be. Why to go for it? My love, my country.
I want you to remember me, and I really hope you feel the way I do.
Mothers, want your children to do what I have done. A man online selling his nation, a Dominican trade house.
The 2016 Calypso Finals, one of the major events of the carnival season, will take place on February 6th. Finally, this news time, carnival celebrations were officially launched in Portsmouth on Sunday. The opening parade included Stilt Walkers, Sugar Fire Lapokabwit Band, and a Sensei group. Visitors to the island not only looked on with interest but also participated in some form as the WCK band performed along the parade route, creating a very festive atmosphere in the country's second town. If you missed Sunday's opening, here are a few highlights. And that's the English news. Next is Creole Highlights with McPherson St. Luce.
Allô tout le monde, bienvenue à cette nouvelle en créole. Non, moi, c'est McPherson St. Luce. Premièrement, travail qui a bien formidable à ce projet Magua Road en Belleville Chopin. Mon parlement, Honorable Dr. Kenneth Darrow, visité le projet là semaine passée.
Ça c'est chimé Magua. Ça c'est un chef chimé qui a passé, qui a servi un village en Belleville Chopin. Ça c'est un projet que nous avons commencé l'année passée. C'est mot changer bien, oui, l'année passée. Nous avons fait commitment pour ces monde. Pour ces monde Belleville qui nous avons continué le projet ça. Mais quand nous savons, Tropical Storm America vini, ça dit continuation project là en tête mais nous voulons dire comme un parlement pour tes savanes et est-ce qu'on ça pour Belleville aussi que je dis moi très content que même si Erika a passé nous avons presque tout un effort en gouvernement qu'à aller en rebuilding et reconstructing Dominica c'est que ministre finance le gouvernement ça tape resources là l'argent pour respecter un commitment et pour mettre la note faire pour les monde Belleville qui nous continuer chemin ça là.
Honorable Darrow, bien plaisir travail là qui contracteur là qu'a fait à ce projet là.
Quand contracteur monsieur Moranti Agrippa qui a fait bon travail. Moi wish moi ça pour faire tout chemin mon pour faire en constituency moi. Et c'est un bon bagage pour village là parce que quand au cas où aussi il a créé un employement oui pour yonder jeunes en village là et ça c'est toujours un bon bagage à pas de compte chemin nécessaire pour voiture passer ou les biens pour service ou les biens OK pour accès vers village là employment pour ces jeunes monde très important.
La nouvelle, ça fait traitement bien important pour mitigation, ça fait désastre. Parole ça là sorti du ministère des Arts, Honorable Rayburn Blackmore. Honorable Blackmore fait parole salam. Pendant Japan fait assistance available pour Dominique pour jouer équipement pour monitor désastre, ça va créer early warning system.
Eh bien, comme ça, on peut faire certains monde les premier training à bagaille comme ça, bagaille disaster management bagaille ça. So l'agence ça produit ça qui aide nous pile. Nous tenions aussi un early warning system avant America. Avec comme ça America défoncer toute bagaille nous tenir. So l'agence ça qui aide nous aussi pour mettre un système neuf, un système primaire pour nous ça monitorer bagaille comme ça. So un bagaille qui est bien important pour nous. Dormir sans place qui belle, on peut la rivière, on peut le monde, mais aussi il can mettre dans place qui bien déjà dangereux là nous peut la pluie bagaille comme ça. So c'est un bagaille qui est bien important pour nous.
Et bien, finalement, le ministre de l'Agriculture ni avis pour habitants qui ont engagé à Darwin. Parole ça la sortie du ministre de l'Agriculture, Honorable Johnson Drago. Honorable Drago fait parole ça là pendant qu'il a visité l'occasion habitat Calibichi, qui a appelé plan flex, ça fait plan fig pour réhabilitation l'occasion ailleurs.
Moi je dis tout planter merci pour l'effort yo. Mais moi je parle aussi de planter qui a planté d'autres manger comme patate, yam, chou, tomates, dachine, ou quoi ça, passion fruit. Toutes ces plantes ça yo. Moi le dis yo, il faut nous mettre c'est pas ni en figue. C'est pour tout planter et puis pour tout ça yo planter pour nous supporter yo. Monter plaisir content les mois dans la place à temps Noël pour voir les manger qui est dans la place. Toute qualité légumes t'es dans la place et puis t'es dans autant à ces légumes ça yo. So moi ça planter nous travail. Moi le dis merci pour bam qui aide nous avec culture et puis moi le dis merci aussi pour mission chinois qui est importance qui aide nous puis autant légumes à Puerto pour nous adapter tous ces légumes dans notre pour Noël.
Messieurs, mesdames, ça c'est tout pour nouvelle en Creole pour à présent. Non, moi c'est McPherson Luce. Au revoir.
Coming up next, a tip for better tasting water. If you struggle to drink enough water on a daily basis, you can use this trick to help you meet your daily quota. Use natural flavors to amp up your water. Think fruits like watermelon or orange, or even mint or cucumber. For maximum flavor, let it steep for a few hours in your fridge. That's all for this edition of National Focus. We always welcome your suggestions and comments. Drop us an email at gis@dominica.gov.dm or visit our website news.gov.dm. Like our Facebook page, facebook.com/GIS News Dominica, and follow our Twitter at GIS Dominica. You can also catch up on past National Focus newscasts on our GIS Dominica YouTube channel. From all of us here on the GIS News production team, I'm Jarna Hector. Thanks for watching and join us again next time on National Focus.